My name is Emilia, reporting for Itele Media. We are live at the Inspire Conference and Award 2025 happening at Nikon Luxury Hotel in Abuja. It's all about women resilience and taking action. Let's go see what is happening. Stay tuned.
Survived. So I think what I am struggling with, you have survived it, I will have hope. Are we on the same page? And I want to have hope. I want to be inspired and fresh. I want to understand that I'm not alone, that this particular challenge is not peculiar to me, that somebody has gone through it and survived it, so that I can also survive it. I need to be encouraged. Are you with me on this journey? Yes. Okay, so the next set of people will be doing that story. They'll be telling us what they have survived. To be here. Please help me receive up to this stage like you mean to celebrate our own, the first gender advisor to the Inspector General of Police. I read through her CV and I cannot finish reading it. Help me receive AIT Aishatu Abubakar Badri OON. Please celebrate her as she please come up on her please. Please celebrate excellence. I will read verbatim what one of your staff sent to me. She said, she is one of the finest police officers we have and one of the most learned in the system. I am happy you invited her.
Ladies and supporting gentlemen. Mothers, fathers, aunties, sisters, and fellow inspiration. That's what I call us. We are inspiration. Because we inspire to be inspired. I am Esther, Dr. Esther Ibubi, so it's me. And I welcome you to the Inspire Her Women Conference 2025. A block in Abuja. And when I conceived the idea of taking over the student union from the male folks up because of what was happening then, riot, ras riot, God riot, and the army come into the university and killed our people, the students. So I just considered the idea. I went to the judge. She just came into it because she didn't do it yes. Or who did? So I told her that I have my idea. Let us, election is coming. Let us try and take over the student leadership from the youth. How do I feel sitting there? So that is how I told her my idea. And she said that is very good because she's a human rights activist. She's an activist. She said, okay, let's carry on. I said, no, I'm not saying this to become the president of the situation. I want you, senior me in Asia, you are more experienced than me. I want you to contest for the presidency. And we will go to the hostel and support you as member of parliament to be there for you. That is how we consider it. And we campaigned. I was at teaching. We campaigned, and by the grace of God, we took over the student union. The vice president was also a female. A female, a Christian from Zoom, that is KB State. Then it was Sokoto State, has not been KB and Sokoto.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
You look so good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please, what's your name and what do you do?
Okay, my name is Flora Solomon Lange, and I am the CEO and the instructor of Phalange Beauty Academy, where we empower women in the beauty industry to become excellent, to do what they do with excellence, because we have seen a lot of infiltration in the beauty industry where people don't do a lot of these things with excellence, and the foreign products are taking over our market. Meanwhile, we have the raw materials, we have the initiative, we have all it takes, but it's just that a lot of people are not putting in the knowledge to produce and family science-based products. So our academy takes the burden to teach people to learn and unlearn the bad practices in the cosmetic industry and to embrace the right practices in the cosmetic industry. So we offer skin health and everything skin health.
Wow. I see that you have an award here for, tell us about the award.
Okay, this is an award of excellence, recognizing what we do in the education industry, in beauty and in skincare. And I truly appreciate the organizers of this event for this awesome recognition. It just shows that women are rising. You know, our resilience is our power. So even in the midst of everything we're going through, CEOs are rising against the storm and taking this country by the storm, and women are doing a great work. So I appreciate them for the recognition, and it is just a push to do more, and I promise to do.
My name is Honorable Fatima Aman. I was the youngest female aspirant who ran for the House of Representatives Amakampuara here in Abuja. First of all, I would like to compliment the organizers for creating a platform as such, because Inspire Her has inspired me. I've watched a lot of platforms on how they encourage leaders, female leaders who have started from scratch to the next level. But then this particular one speaks to my soul, because I know when I was running, I was faced with a lot of challenges and defining moments, all of which shaped who I am today. So Inspire Her is very inspiring, and it's also a platform that has touched many people. So that's what brought me here, to be able to hear their stories and also be given this wonderful award as the youngest female aspirant who ran for House of Representatives.
I'm Joy Akut. I am the SC Youth and Women Affairs to the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives.
What does being part of Inspire Her means to you?
Well, it's really humbling and inspiring to be here listening to these women who have gone through so much to come out on top. They've shown resilience in all that they've done, and sitting down to listen to their stories, it just shows that a lot can be done if we're determined, if we don't let our faults, limit us or stop us. We can always rise up and, be the best versions of ourselves.
Women are to be inspired, because there are some women that don't really know more about how to go about their livelihood. My friend invited me and I registered, and I saw that women need to be inspired in their day-to-day activities to know-how. Some people, they don't go to school, they don't really know how to get to where they want to be. Yes. So that is what inspired me to be here and to try to make that possible for women.
I'm Dr. Princess Ezokoli. I'm a chartered administrator, and I'm the founder of Royal Naturals Organic Hair Products. The Jay-Z baddest.
Yes, the Jay-Z baddest.
They just want to grab it. They want the Ghana must go kind of bag without working hard.
For it, yes.
My story started from after school, working without payment, just trying to build my CV, not even wanting the money. Those days, we just want to work. We just want to gain the knowledge, in different fields. So it doesn't matter that it must be what you study. I've been in TV, I've been in radio, I've been in oil and gas. I've just mentioned it. Every sector. Anytime I go for interview those days, the panelists were like, this girl, you like money, oh. But no, it's because I wanted to gather enough knowledge from every sector. The girls of these days, they should learn to stand and gain knowledge. upgrade themselves. Most of them don't want to, especially now that social media is everywhere. People are on their phone from morning to night. Nobody's researching. Nobody's, trying to, ask questions. They just want to shake their bum-bums, wear the skimpy things and all that. So I'm trying to let the girl child know that if you are educated, you will go far. I'm telling you.
My name is Dr. Tonia Okonokwa. Okay. I'm a civil servant. I work with the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, but coordinating with the solid minerals and steel development. So far, so good. With what I've encountered with so many of us here, the women, I realized that we women were caged. We don't know the next thing to do. I've been able in my own way to talk to ladies that you don't stay without doing something. Yes, what you do makes a difference. Then if you now see somebody who knows how to do a particular thing, you can contact the persons and the persons. I'm using persons because not the wisdom of anything does not stop on one person. Yes, I was able to learn from other people, and I believe any other person can learn too.
My name is Margaret Manam, the National President of African Mothers Initiative. Everything brought me here today. But one of the unique things that brought me is a ladder that Inspire Her Conference is creating for the struggling, the upcoming, and the challenged women.
Hello, good afternoon. Please, what's your name and what you do?
My name is Ambassador Jerry Agala. I'm the Executive Director of the Inspiring Youth Africa Initiative. And I do a whole lot of stuff. Brand Inspiring Youth Africa Initiative was born out of a frustrated man who wanted to give up and wanted to have his life cut short because he felt a whole lot were not working out. And then at some point I needed to speak to somebody to come out of a particular challenge while I was also battling my personal challenges. So I then understood that there's a whole lot that is required in the world today. A lot of inspiration needs to go out there. People do not understand what others are going through until you hear their stories. And so I decided to create a brand that can tell the stories of young people and women having to rise above challenges, having to build through resilience, having to carve their own path, out of their personal struggles. And that is what had led us to this point. We've had several conferences, and then the Inspire Her is also part of some of the other things we do. So because we have women in the organization, I felt I should address that particular aspect on its own, whilst I do other things. But the women are peculiar species, so I need to give them a platform to actually share their stories and then inspire others.
This year theme is building resilience. Why was this message important to Ally 2025?
Building your resilience, and then the catch was women sharing their own stories. Now, you cannot actually rise to the top without resilience. There is no easy path to the top. Everyone would have had to face one form of challenge after another. But what will keep you going is your ability to stay resilient. So the idea is to bring women together who would share their stories of resilience, who had gone through the path, through thick and thin, and had stayed on it. And then we can be able to reckon with them for what they stand for. The truth about it is, if you easily give up, you can never achieve anything meaningful in life. If at any slight opportunity you want to change path because it doesn't seem to be working, you would not do anything meaningful. So for us, we should be able to tell these stories of resilience and to let other women know if somebody has done it, you can also do it. So that's basically why.
Interesting. Okay, what has been the most fulfilling part of organizing this year edition?
Oh, getting to see people feel inspired, excited. And then at different points, I see people drop by my ear and say, well organized. Absolutely. I'm inspired. Little comments. It's beautiful. But not without its challenges. You don't want to know what had gone behind the scene.
I was actually coming to that. The challenges you face putting the event together.
Plenty. Number one, you have to face the challenges of funding. Nobody wants to put their funds into a dream that they are not certain about.
True.
Today, everybody calls me their son. Everybody wants to hug me. Everybody wants to smile with me. But not everybody understood what I was talking about when I was talking about it. Not everybody were willing to stake their funds because to them, it's not our program. Somebody even told me, to what end? So that's the flip side of putting this together. You have to fund it. You have to build to be visible from the scratch on your own. So to anybody who wants to do something like this, it's not an easy ride. You must be resilient if you must get it done.
How do you measure the impact of Inspire Her, and what does success look like to you?
How do I measure the impact? When I look around and somebody is saying, I want to do 20 people sponsorship, I want to do 40 people sponsorship, I want to empower 200 women, I want to empower 10. Isn't that impact? I'm a big man already. I don't have the money, but there are people who are doing it because I created a platform. These women will not have met this other set if this platform was not created. So many years ago, I saw this coming to reality. I didn't understand how this was going to play out. But today, all I need to do is create a platform, and that's what I have done. Now, women meet themselves. So those who are growing meet those who have grown. And then somehow, a hand of fellowship is extended because somebody had built a foundation, a platform where the both can actually stand. I have access to those who have, I have access to those who do not have. So I am the middleman to bring the both together. And however they meet and they are successful, I'm grateful to God. So that's impact for me. I'm excited that somebody is working out and slipping the son's name into my hand. My son needs a scholarship. Somebody is add me to it. That's success. If I can look around and somebody say, because of you, my business started. I'm excited. At that conference, somebody gave me 2 million to do my business. I'm very successful. Don't even give me the money. Don't even put the money in the conference, because whether you give me the money or not, next year I'll do the same conference over and even bigger and again, because I have a God on my side, not because I have a Godfather anywhere. So I will do it because I need more people to be empowered. So success for me, measuring this impact, is that I see these young people excited and I see people going back home with renewed hope to want to do something for their lives and destiny. My dear, I'm successful.
All right. What should we look forward to for the next edition?
You don't want to know. So many things are in the pocket to be done. Don't wait for the next edition. There are several other things that are going to be done before the next edition. Bigger, better. I'm creating a platform for women to exhibit within the next few months. 1,000 women will be exhibiting for free within the next few months for 3 days. So you have what it takes. I'm creating a platform. Don't forget, my mandate, all I am about is creating platforms. So that's all.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to, have this chat with you.
Thank you.
And that is a wrap from the Inspire conference. So many powerful stories and moments shared. It's been such a vibe. Big thanks to everyone who took our time to chat with us. From all of us at Itele Media, keep showing up, keep taking action, and keep believing in your story. Catch you on the next event. Bye-bye.